How's it going, people? I needed this. Taking some vacation time on Mount Hope. I've been up here on weekends. It's just not enough. I work in 90 miles away in Sacramento, but I don't want to live there. But I've got a job of 25 years going on, so this is my retirement home, though. And I don't spend nearly enough time here. I sure like making videos here. I got a perfectly good apartment in town, the same one, and I don't want to make videos there. Too many people all around. Anyway, when I was coming back to Sacramento last week, I got an early Valentine from Susan at the Church of Scientology. I don't think I've heard from Susan yet. And I haven't sent them anything. I haven't, as of yet, encouraged them. I mean, I only get to do this once, right? So I'm taking my time and thinking about it. I'm pretty sure it'll have to do with TM and Self-Realization Foundation. Maybe I'll go there and talk to them first. I used to go there a long time ago. I won't remind them of that. It was the 80s. I doubt anybody's going to remember me. But I used to go there and meditate. And it's occurred to me I might go there from time to time and then slowly bring up Scientology, and then I might feel up to talking to those nice people that want to clear me up. Just in time for Valentine's Day. Happy relationships at home, work, and play. We all know how good Scientology is at bringing families close together, and relationships and prosperity, all that. Yeah, they're awesome. February 11th, I believe, I already missed that. It's like, it is Friday the 13th. Unlucky me, I missed it. It would have been at 6:30 p.m. How to Improve Relationships with Others seminar. They can fix whatever problem you don't have. How does one gain mutual agreement? Dialectic? I don't know. You mean all the time? Or sometimes? What are the components of understanding? I don't understand. I don't have the components or the technology. Learn the simple tools for daily application. Gain knowledge for a happy marriage, because look at their track record. What? LRH was married 3 times, although he never had a second wife.
They say we're breaking up marriages. What? That's a lie. As a matter of fact, they're saying that at the moment when you've got this book, which was just about to go on the press, is How to Save Your Marriage, because it contains thousands of successful marriages.
How many times have you been married?
How many times have I been married? I've been married twice. And I'm very happily married just now. I have a lovely wife, and I have 4 children. My first wife is dead.
What happened to your second wife?
I never had a second wife.
Achieve a healthy new view of life, just like LRH. He wasn't barking mad, doing his own version of Howard Hughes.
Well, the guy in off the street, he isn't hard to audit at all. He's so damn stupid that he lets the auditor do anything. So what have you got here? You've got an earlier similar incident or an earlier similar ARC break, or you have an earlier similar PTP. Is there an earlier similar missed withhold? When you put a nickel in the slot, Then the record arm comes over and goes down, and the record turns around and plays Methuselah Comes Again. You got to know what you're doing. Squirrel, nonsense, upset, bleagle, boggle, yick, yick, yick. You don't, however, ask for another earlier ARC break. That is real crocky. You got an earlier ARC break? Well, that's really clown. That's really a clown question. Really clown. Because, of course, he's got an earlier ARC break. He actually has, by actual computation, enough earlier ARC breaks to make the Moon Astronomical Laboratory's computer go crazy. Yes, what time? What time to the sun is in silver, and he always asks for the ARC break, and I couldn't clear this ARC break. I used to think Scientology didn't work because I could never clear up this ARC break. I keep telling him about the ARC break and so on, and you never could. Is you run it back to an earlier, similar situation. If you fly a kite, you've flown a kite. Second, I just had it. Funny thing, I just figured I'd included it totally. I killed my mother-in-law, you know? Included it. And tell Joe and Bill and Pete and Oscar and Maisie and so on and so on. The list is as long as it has the item on it. How long is a piece of string? A piece of string is as long as from the distance from one end to the other end, and it is the middle part of the string, and that is the length of the string. Got it? And you'll see that an auditor can invite ITSA. One of the ways an auditor invites ITSA is to be silent. Person says, my God, I just remember. Never remembered it before. I never remembered it before. I killed my mother-in-law. What do you know? God, that's funny. I included the whole thing. Yeah, I included the whole thing. The auditor's sitting there. The auditor's sitting there. Yes. Now the PC for sure has got to explain why this is important, why this is a cognition. But you sure as hell can make it an awful deadly sin for him to make any false statement or any alteration on an auditor's report. The 7 is the total explanation of why. How come? And the beginning of the line is that they all built the same way. Some are 2 peanut whistle, some are 44,000 horsepower. Thetans are not all of the same strength, different sizes for some peculiar reason. What would be more peculiar is they were all the same horsepower and the same size. Then, at that moment, you get a floating needle. It's making him think the right thought that disconnects. It's very simple. Surprise, surprise, surprise. I don't think there are 50 techniques. I don't think there are 50 processes. Hey, so what the hell? I'm marking. What do you know? All right, from that point on, he is not really yet aware of the fact that there are other things around marking it up. And not being aware that other things are around marking it up, he can get into many poozles. And then when he gets clear on up to the top and he's all straightened out. Boy, is he straight. Wow, he can steer it. It's not too well, but he can steer it. And then he has to handle the subject of think. And they had elected a fellow by the name of Xemu. Could be spelled Xemu.
He was a superior and totally clear kind of guy. Church of Scientology, Mission of the Capitol, 9915 Fair Oaks Boulevard, RSVP. 916-962-2217. Should I call him and say, sorry, I didn't open this until Friday the 13th, and I think I missed it. Did you, videotape it? I can watch that. Anyway, this is copyrighted. They copyrighted this. Fair use, biatches. Oh, and they want to hear back from me, and they will. I'll send them something religiously based. Something. Hubbard's Dianetics Foundation of the Capitol, and it's typewritten February 3rd, 10 days ago, 2015. Hi, Richard. So I'm not dear to you, Susan. I mean, even Craig says dear to me. Says hi. What are we? I already just. I see. Been relegated to just pen pals. One way. I wanted to invite you to a lecture on relationships that we've having. You gotta see this. Can you see that? Zoom in. I want to invite you to a lecture on relationships that we've having on February 11th. Hey, we all do it, but they're supposed to be perfect. I can do that, and it's just quaint. I'm not a superior person. All right. I haven't closed the flyer. Checked it out already. With all the details, I'd love to meet you. Maybe as BFFs. We could become pals. Anyway, Susan Shineman. Shinnyman. And phone number 916 496-7783. Ask for Susan. She'll fix you up. That's it. That's it. I've been reading bedtime stories because somebody asked me, and I haven't looked back on the comments. But hey, you know, ask me to do a trick, I'll probably do it. So, gonna read chapter 2 of a bedtime story in a little bit. As soon as I get my other hat and get ready for bed. You know what? I forgot to have a beer. That's my Buddha bottle opener. Oh, I needed that. Anyway, that's it for this video. I'm going to do another one after this. Let me know if you got in touch with Susan and, you know, those sci-fi guys, and they fixed your relationship like they've done for so many others. Anyway, stay tuned. They're bound to send me more stuff. Or I just might pull a stunt. Peace the fuck out. Have a wonderful whatever the fuck it is you're having. Almost as good as mine.